Oh, this is quite crazy right here. I'm live on Facebook up here, Instagram down here. So just gonna see if I can have a conversation with both groups at the same time. Instagram has just gone live, Facebook, and hello Instagram. I'm just seeing if I can speak to both communities at the same time, because I get a lot of questions from both communities, so it'll be interesting to see what happens when we go live on Facebook, live on Instagram. So I'm going to be talking to Facebook when my eyes go up, Instagram when my eyes go down. And it's just something that I wanted to talk about today, as people start to jump on, is something that I keep coming across when I have conversations with people. I had a few breakthrough calls today, and this kept coming up a lot. So how many of you guys just type yes in Facebook or yes on Instagram if there's some things that you want in this life? And that's cool. Let's not get tied up in really, hiya Melinda, how are you, lovely? Let's not get tied up too much in that sort of overly zen approach to, yes, of course, we're happy in the moment, and I talk a lot about that, but it's okay to want things. It's okay to want to get in shape. It's okay to want to further your finances. It's okay to want to meet that husband, meet that wife. So just type yes below. Yeah, some people are typing yes here. Yeah, of course. Of course, there's things that we want, right? And what I found this morning from the breakthrough calls that I've been doing is that people are very, very quick. People are very, very quick to tell you what they don't want. This makes sense? People are very quick to say, well, I don't want to be overweight. I don't want to be anxious anymore. I don't want to be so shy. I don't want to be broke. And here's the challenge with that. The way that we're wired. So let me tell you something now. If I say to you Instagram, if I say to you Facebook, if I say, don't think of a zebra right now, what happens? Your mind throws an image of a zebra at you. Yeah? So a great way to speed up what we want is to actually focus, talk about, think about, take action on what we actually want. Because when we talk about what we want, there's a few people laughing on Facebook up here. When we focus on what we actually want, we can direct our mind, our body, our actions towards what we actually want. Does this make sense? And a great way then to do that. So yes, of course, I involve myself with visualization practices and that type of thing, and I do some of the more out there mental processes. So I visualize it as if I already have it. Every single day I meditate on the idea. I feel how it would feel to actually have what I actually want. But also, if you just look here, see that see that on Instagram, see that on Facebook. They're action steps every single day that move me towards what I actually want. So if it might be a certain body fat percentage. So it might be tracking the calories. It might be tracking the calorie burn. It might be tracking the steps counted. It might be tracking the weight sessions. This makes sense? If it's a specific amount of income per month, it might be, let's say it's £3,000 per month. Are you breaking down that £3,000, focusing on exactly what you want and breaking down the action steps that help you get there? So based on some of the calls I had this morning, I found this is just a really quick and easy way action steps. Yes, thank you, Melinda. Yeah, those action steps and focusing on what you want allow you to keep making progress to what you actually want. Whereas if we're constantly saying, I don't want this and I don't want that, it's just like the zebra. I mean, and this is an exact analogy. If I say, don't think of a zebra, what do you think of? If I say, don't think of your car, what do you think of? This don't, it doesn't register in the mind. The mind doesn't register the don't. But when we get laser focused, my friends, when we get laser focused on what we want, then we can get laser focused on the action steps that take us towards what we want. Does that make sense? So you guys watching live now, watching live on Instagram, watching live on Facebook, is there anything that you want that you're currently taking action on? I'd love to hear from you. As I said, I'm always open to messages, ideas, questions. It's great to have you here live with me. And if you're watching the replay, I'm also open to help you achieve what you want. That rapid achievement process is something that I focus on through my heart system. HEART. If you'd like to know more about the heart system, give me a shout. But really, it all comes down. Here we go. Nathan says, can you send me a picture of the action steps to show me how you do them? Yeah, of course. Will do, Nathan. Yeah, absolutely. I'll send you guys, anyone who wants, I'll send you a breakdown of the action steps. And literally it's just ticking off ticking off the action steps that you want to take that'll take you towards your goals. Does this make sense? And I just wanted to get this message out there quickly to you guys today, just before I head off to the gym. Got 10 to 2 already. And that's the thing, when you get involved in this process, when you tick off, when this process of ticking these off, you never get bored. You never get bored because there's always something to do. Does this make sense? But it is also important to stay present, to stay with who you are, to spend some time with yourself, to be okay to indulge in a mindfulness or a meditation type practice that allows you to refuel mentally until we go again. So as you can probably tell from the way I'm jumping left, right and centre here, it is about, we live in a balanced universe, right? No hot without cold, no up without down, no left without right. So if we're going to be goal orientated, we can balance that out. We can balance our energies out with a little bit of meditation or just silence, peaceful silence in the countryside, whatever it might be for you. But we do live in that balanced universe. So we got to be careful and we got to be self-aware enough to make progress on our goals, but also stay true to that still human spirit within as well. Okay, my friends? Laser focus action steps, Melinda says on Facebook. For those of you just joining, I'm talking to Instagram down here, Facebook up here, a little experiment just to reach out to both communities at once. I need to devise a system whereby I'm talking to you both eye contact at the same time. That's the next step for me, but thank you for staying patient with me and allowing me just to get this message out there. So yeah, focus on what you want. The mind will throw all the things you don't want automatically. Refocus yourself on what you actually want, the mindset you want, the quality of life you want, the health, body, vitality and energy you want, the career you want, the finances you want. What do you want? And that's the first step in my goal setting system. If you watch that video, answer the question, what do you really want? And be laser focused with it. And then as Melinda says on Facebook, you can laser focus the action steps. And then ultimately, you've really increased the odds. You've really increased the odds of achieving the goal because you're taking action steps in the right direction. Does this make sense? So I'm going to leave you with that, guys. I'm going to leave you with that idea for today. And next time I'm going to talk to Instagram and Facebook at the same time where I can maintain eye contact in a better way. But thank you for bearing with me. Thank you, Instagram. Thank you, Facebook. And any questions, as always, I'm taking a lot of questions at the moment. A lot of people booking breakthrough calls with my coaching programs back open as well. I've got my whiteboard over here telling me that I've got probably about 10 spaces left on my coaching programs. I could take on a maximum of 15 new clients to fit around my corporate travel and speaking and that type of thing. So if you'd like a breakthrough call, talk a little bit through about your goals, how we can get laser focused on the action steps, then please feel free to send me a message on Instagram or a message on Facebook. But until then, my friends, you keep going and you keep growing. Thank you, guys. Oh, I'm still alive. Hello.